Every wound inside doesn't fade with time. It hides beneath the surface, gnaws silently at your edges when you least expect it. Frustration, isolation, the unbearable weight of emotional pain that no strategy or business model can fix. That ache inside, the anger boiling quietly under polished suits and bold decisions, the grief that nobody sees but everyone senses, it's real and it's powerful. You know it. Every leader, every founder who's cracked under pressure feels it like a storm trapped behind glass, pounding relentlessly until it cracks the facade. And you probably live with that storm every day, trying to control it with endless tasks, deflecting it with obsession about outcomes, yet it keeps swirling inside. This is the raw truth. Emotional pain isn't just noise to silence or a problem to solve. It's a signal, a deep, vital signal calling for a radical way out, a way to rewrite the very story of your suffering. Listen close right now. This isn't about meditation fluff or vague feel-good advice. This is about a powerful practice that breaks the chains of emotional pain that no amount of scaling, investing, or managing can heal. It's called loving kindness meditation, and it's not just a peaceful exercise, it's an emotional revolution. Imagine shaping your internal world so fiercely that the pain that once controlled you now serves you, that the grief, the bitterness, the rage you've buried becomes a source of fuel for unshakable resilience and clarity. This isn't some mystical dream. This is science and skill wrapped into real, accessible action that transforms your emotional DNA. Here's what's going on beneath your daily grind. Your nervous system is stuck in a loop of fight, flight, or freeze. This is a survival mode hijacking your executive function, your creativity, your leadership. The mind harbors memories of past hurts, rejections, betrayals, a toxic stew feeding anxiety and skepticism toward yourself and others. All your sharp ideas, your decisions, your drive to build empires get muffled under this constant, low-grade emotional pain. You try to numb it with work, with distractions, with logical fixes, but the core remains untouched. This relentless internal friction fractures your capacity to trust, to build, to lead authentically. Now hear this carefully and don't let it go. Loving kindness meditation is the weapon you didn't know you needed. It's not about forcing happiness or pretending pain doesn't exist. It's about cultivating a fierce, direct kindness toward yourself. Not the polite surface kind, but the deep, raw embrace that says, I see you. I acknowledge your suffering without judgment. Over time, as this kindness grows, it rewires your brain's threat response. Neural circuits associated with pain and fear begin to recalibrate. Your body, that wired machine alert to danger, finally senses safety within itself. Here's the game-changing part. Start by bringing this kindness not only to yourself, but deliberately to those parts of your emotional pain you've buried or labeled too weak, too dark, or shameful. Identify that part of your experience, the regret about a failed partnership, the loneliness in leadership, the sting of betrayal from those you trusted most. Now look at it straight in the eye and say internally, with intention, may you be free from suffering. May you find peace. This practice is brutal and beautiful. It does not erase pain overnight, but retrains how your mind perceives it. Each cycle strengthens your capacity to hold pain without collapsing into it, to meet it with equanimity that grows unstoppable. Don't wait for peace to come as a gift. Command it, every single day, relentlessly. Dedicate 5 minutes in the morning before the avalanche of emails and pressure. Acknowledge a painful emotion, not as a problem to solve, but as a living thing worthy of compassionate attention. Repeat the phrases slowly and steadily. May I be safe. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. Then extend it outward. May others be safe. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. This isn't just wishful thinking. It is a biochemical instruction to your body and brain to release grip on fear, anger, and isolation. And here is the nuance most miss. You must tether this practice strongly to action in your daily life. Loving kindness without real-world connection is an empty shell. Start reaching out intentionally to those you most struggle to connect with. The partner who disappointed you, the colleague who betrayed trust, the investor whose judgment still burns. Send them mental waves of kindness even if you can't speak it aloud. This rewires relationship trauma from the inside out. You realign your system away from threat and suspicion toward openness and resilience. You are no longer alone in that inner battlefield. You become part of a dynamic network of healing and transformation that reshapes how you engage people and business. You don't have to fight the world alone. Now, here's one more insider tip that separates effort from breakthrough. When the pain feels unbearable, physically intense, or too complex, pair loving kindness meditation with mindful observation of the body's immediate sensations, tightness, heat, tension, without trying to fix anything. This weakens the habitual survival response you never realized was running your decisions and reactions. Just be the witness, the silent observer gently applying kindness like a balm directly on the aching parts. It's like cleaning rust from the engine you depend on to run your life and ventures. These practices create conditions not just to survive emotional pain, but to transcend it, opening doors to what may have seemed impossible. True emotional freedom that unleashes clarity, courage, and creative power you thought were locked behind your suffering. They let you reclaim your leadership not as someone fragmented and reactive, but as a sovereign individual who owns their inner world even in chaos. Picture yourself leading with a heart forged by kindness, a mind clear of toxic narratives, a network expanded by genuine connection beyond borders and limited beliefs. The path isn't easy. It asks everything from you: honesty, discipline, courage to face your darkest parts with tenderness. But this is the direction for those destined to rise above limiting systems, invisible chains, and inherited pain. This is how the storm inside becomes the fuel to build worlds, to push humanity beyond the fragile illusions it's held by for too long. This is how founders, investors, and leaders become architects of new realities, not prisoners to old narratives. No shortcuts. Embrace the raw power of loving kindness. Make it as essential as your business plans. Plug it into your daily rhythm. Transform your pain until it becomes your greatest source of strength. This is the revolution waiting inside you. Not just to heal, but to rewrite your emotional story, and through that, rewrite reality itself. The work has just begun. Don't look away. This moment is yours to command.